Welcome back to Combat Sports Weekly. Joining us now is one of the best fighters in the world, #1 ranked flyweight, John Dodson. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me on, man. I'm excited, and I can't wait to go out there and perform, you know?
May 23rd, you'll be fighting Zach Makovsky at UFC 187, a guy that you know and know very well. How weird is that?
It's kind of awkward because I have to fight one of my friends, but it's not too bad because the both of us are chasing the same dream, and we only know one of us can hold that title, and then it's going to be me.
How difficult is that to fight a dude that you know, or how easy is it because you know his moves?
I know what he's going to do, so I know what he's going to try to counter me on. I know what his strengths are, and I know what his weaknesses are, and that goes for him as well. So it's going to be, hopefully, the fight of the night, where we can still wear the show. Since we know each other so well, we can go ahead and make it just kind of like a more of an art form than versus just two guys throwing wild punches and trying to pray for something to land.
The card that you're on, UFC 187, a few of your guys' teammates are going to be on it. John Jones, Donald Cerrone, Arlovsky. It's a loaded card. You, of course.
Oh, it's awesome the fact that I get to go ahead and be with these awesome fighters. You have like the former heavyweight champion, Andre Arlovsky. You got John Jones, who's the current UFC champion. I have Chris Weidman, that's also on the card. Both of them are defending their titles. And then you can't forget the one dude who's always ready to go no matter what. He just tells everybody, gives everybody the middle finger, and is like, you know what, let's fight. Donald Cerrone. Cowboy is just going to be out there, you know? He's just a wild man. So I got to compete with these guys to make sure that I showcase what Jackson's is all about, and we're nothing but pure killers.
What's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
How does that involve your camp? Like, what is it like to be in camp right now as far as practices? Everybody's there, practice is elevated. You guys are just...
Well, it's awesome knowing the fact that we're all on the same card, because not only is it being like more of a selfish thing where people think that fighting is all about yourself, it's more about the team camaraderie, and then knowing that our time is going to be separated with all the coaches, so we have to get used to being, well, more caring and sharing. Like this is that one time we actually have to be not stingy with our toys and trying to help hold it for ourselves. We got to let everybody else play with them too, just so we can all get better and learn new tricks of the trades.
Now it's almost been a year since the ACL injury that sidelined you for about 10 months, right?
Yeah.
So what was that like, that comeback trail for you, and how difficult or easy was it? Because
it was horrible.
Okay,
I had one leg. I was trying to walk up and down stairs with crutches, and I threw them on crutches, and I fell down the stairs. My girlfriend was laughing at me. It was like middle of the night. I tried calling her. I was like, bang!
Yeah. Since you've been a superstar, though, you've never really had this type of injury. So how was that to just hit the middle of your career, the middle of your prime? How disappointing was that to lose out on almost a year?
It sucks because of the fact that I got to see and watch like opportunities that were supposed to be mine. Literally going after that title shot, the ultimate goal that I've been having. I called out Demetrius Johnson for my last fight, and they were willing to give him to me. And then I got hurt, and then they gave it to Chris Karasasu, and then they tried to give it to this Horiguchi kid, which is okay for them. Let Demetrius Johnson beat out the whole division for me, and then I just walk in and just take the belt from him, you know.
How has that been, though? I mean, is it disappointing? Is it good to see just that, because he's gone 4-0 since your guys' fight?
It's motivation. Like, I can't sit there and say it's disappointing and it's heartbreaking, and also I can't say it's like I'm excited for him, because I'm really not cheering for Demetrius Johnson, but I'm cheering for him because of the fact that I want to be the guy to take away that title from him. I want to be the one who beats him and takes his legacy of being the best flyweight champion ever. And when I walk in there, just hit him one time and watch him fall. Like, that's my goal. I want to touch his chin, hit him on the ground repeatedly, and then keep on running my fist through his face, and then run off like a little schoolgirl and flip off the cage. Yeah. It's pretend like it's like gymnastics tournament or something.
This is a guy you've trained alongside for a long time.
Yes, absolutely. He's one of my best friends, and I'm lucky to be able to get punched in the face by him. It's super fun some days, and some days not so much.
Yeah.
She's being modest. She hits me a lot in the face. So fit.
The last time you fought, you were here in Albuquerque against John Moraga. Talk about the electricity that was going on through that building and through you just being hyped up coming out. You came out to K&D, right?
Yeah.
Did a local Albuquerque rap duo.
Well, because I always come out to pretty much underground and up-and-coming artists, and they were one of my favorite ones. I actually know Nuvo, and he used to work over at Papados with my brother, and at the time I was leaving, and he's like, hey man, do you think you can come out to one of our songs? So I was like, nah, sure, why not? So I keep on rocking it every single time I walk out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Talk about Papado. You like eating there?
I like eating there. It's kind of forceful habit because I like to go over there whenever I win. Just go get me some bull gumbo and get some etouffee, some crawfish and stuff like that. Try not to eat there that much because of all the butter and stuff, because it's gonna kill my gut.
John, how long have you been active in martial arts?
For my whole fighting career, that's pretty much it. So the 14 years that I've been doing mixed martial arts. is really a part, like the real like foundation for what I've done. Like I've done karate, but that was like 2 months when I was like a little kid, maybe 5 or 6, but I didn't really pay attention because it's karate. I thought you can go out there and just start beating up people right away, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So.
When you started your fighting career, did you make it, I guess, a task or your goal to stay here just because you grew up, just east of here in Moriarty's?
Well, I actually made it a game plan to turn down everything that I wanted to do. Like I had scholarships for football, wrestling, and track. I just turned them all down. I had full rights for every single one of those sports. I just didn't want to do it. As ironic as it sounds, I didn't want to be a jock. After high school, I just wanted to go ahead and focus on school and get my degree. And I had a scholarship to UNM for computer science, computer engineering, and then also was going to go use everything else what they were going to give us, like the lottery.
John also did all my homework when I was a freshman at UNM. Also,
she blames me to this day. No, I just like
school is very. That's what people don't know about fighters, and in general is. There's a lot of educated fighters out there that are really smart, and they sideline these dreams because of fighting. John's going to be the champ, and he knows that he can go back and finish school and do whatever else he needs to do. But people don't know that stuff, and so that's cool to hear.
I just like learning. Like when she was talking about me for doing her homework and stuff, I'll go to her classes and I'll help her out, and I'll go home. Yeah, she blamed me for her not graduating.
So, I guess after that, because you turned down so much, do you have any regrets? Obviously, you made a pretty good decision.
I can't ever really have any regrets. I always wonder what if going to a Ivy League school or a different D1 school out of state is like how it is in the movies, and I always fantasize about what it could be, what my life could have been like. But I don't have any regrets and doubt, ever regret anything that I've done, because being here, is the best place for me. I enjoy being here. My family's here. I've made a life for myself here, and I always want to inspire other people that keep on saying that they can't do anything from a small town and they can't do anything because they live in New Mexico and there's no proper outlets. I was like, that's not really true, because I've seen the whole world. I've traveled so much, and I've actually got to do most things that most people never even dreamed of.
Yeah, well, best of luck again. May 23rd, Zach Makovsky, UFC 187. We heard you have a baby on the way as well, so we'd like to wish you best of luck and wish you congratulations.
Thank you. Man. I can't wait for my little girl to come on through. And yes, I am having a little girl. It's okay. I'm going to love that little girl with all my heart. Her name's going to be Delilah Sky when she comes out. I'm going to be sitting there just holding her.
Yeah. Well, we wish you congratulations and the best of luck. You can catch this guy May 23rd, again, UFC 187. Hang out. We got a roundtable coming up.
Ooh.